Hi,
Who are you?
I'm Ruby Bridges. Aren't you the author of I Know My Page Person?
Yes, I'm Dr. Ryan Angelo. And are you the Ruby Bridges that was the first African American to go into the white school in the South?
Yes, and I love your book, and I know I've read it 10 times already.
Thank you. I also read your book for my eyes. It was very touching.
Thank you.
Have you ever met Malcolm X?
No, I never had the opportunity to meet him. His death was just, I heard he was I heard that he was an extraordinary man.
Yes, I'm so sad over his death. He was assassinated in 1964 while I was in Ghana.
Yes, his death was a pity. Tell me more about yourself, Dr. Martin.
Well, I was born on April 4th, 1928 in St. Louis, Missouri. I spent a few years abroad in Africa. After I met Malcolm X, I returned to America from Ghana to help build his new organization of African American Unity. Shortly after my arrival, Malcolm was assassinated.
You were born in Africa?
Yes. No, I wasn't born in Africa. I taught at the University of Ghana School of Music and Drama. After Malcolm's death, I met Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who was a kind, peaceful man. He was assassinated in 1968 on my birthday.
On your birthday, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Don't be. He accomplished great things in his life. After Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s death, I started working on I Know Why the Cagebird Sings with James Baldwin. It was published in 1970. Now, Ruby Bridges, tell me more about your life.
My full name is Ruby Bridges. I was born on September 8th, 1954 in Tylertown, Mississippi. I grew up on a farm with my parents and grandparents. When I became 4 years old, my parents decided to move to New Orleans, hoping for a better life in a big city. My father got a job in a gas station, and my mom got night jobs to help support this family.
Wow, how interesting. Did you have any brothers or sisters?
Yeah, after 2 years, I got a brother and a younger sister.
Lucky, I only have one brother. I always did have them though. I attended public schools in Arkansas and California. Where did you go to school?
I started going to all-black segregated school, where the last minutes of kindergarten, I was chosen to take a test determining whether I could attend all-white school. The test was pretty hard. The idea was if all African Americans failed the test, the New Orleans would be more segregated for a while longer.
Wow, I am happy you were able to pass the test.
Why, thank you. I heard that you are a great author and that you published many books. I'm willing to read them, and I'm so happy I met you and told you that.
Thank you. I would love it if you could sign my copy of Through My Eyes someday.
Sure, I would be delighted to.
Have you ever met a civil rights leader?
Yes, I have. I have met Martin Luther King Jr., of course. We worked together. He was a very nice man and generous too. Everyone knows he made a big difference. I also have met Norman Rockwell. He actually did paint me. It turned out pretty nice and good. It was even hung up in the White House. President Obama invited me to see how the painting turned out. It was awesome. He was a very kind person, and at last I have met Rosa Parks. She was in political activism.
You are really lucky to have a painting of you in the White House. Was it easy to go to an all-white school?
No, not really. All the white kids despised me. They didn't really accept me.
Oh, that's sad. I hope they accepted you before the end of the year, though.
No, not really. There were a few kids in my class, and then no one ever came, and yeah.
Oh, how beautiful. It's fantastic, what you have done in our world. You showed people that you are mature and patient, and you handled everything by yourself and never had a friend. That's always sad.
Thank you. And it's great what you have done to our world. You showed people that you wrote wonderful poems and books and made the people really happy about what you did. You're great.
Thank you. You're too kind.
Tell me, have you ever met someone from the Civil Rights Movement?
Yes, I met Martin Luther King Jr., and I was the first one to meet him. Him and I worked together a lot. He was an inspiring man. He is the reason we now live fairly.
You're right. He was a grateful, generous, and kind man. Who else did you meet?
Well, Malcolm X, I helped him in his work. I think those two.
I'm impressed by your story. It's very sad and touching. It made me cry. I don't know what you were. I do know that you were the first African American woman to publish a non-fictional book, and you published lots of books, and they must have a lot of poetry and feelings. You write poems, right?
Yes, I do. I love poetry, and they make my life easier and better.
It's nice to hear such a thing from you. I should love it for you to tell me one of your quotes.
Sure, here is one. A bird doesn't sing because it has an answer. It sings because it has a song. It is a quote from I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings.
Nice. Love it. It gives really passionate way to understand the bird. I really love you. I really love how you write your own feelings.
Thank you. It is great to meet someone who understands and loves my quotes. It was nice meeting you.
Thank you. It was nice meeting you.
Oh,
Hello, sir. Sorry about that.
oh, it's okay. Never mind. Wait,
Hello, I'm El Haj Malik Chavez.
wait, what? Who are you?
Malcolm X.
Oh, I've heard of you. Nice to meet you. I'm Charles Kennedy Steele, preacher and civil rights activist. Is it all right that I ask about your life?
Sure. When I was born in Omaha, Nebraska, May 19th, 1925. My mom stayed very depressed because after my birth, my dad was beaten on the railroad and died in a train hit. When I was only 8 years old.
Did your wife help in any way?
Yes, sometimes she did sing when we were at church meetings, and she would attend some of the marches and speeches that I did. While you're asking me, what about your life?
My wife didn't help. I wrote the Western Union telegram sent to the governor calling of Alabama. That was a message telling our conditions. I also helped Martin Luther King organize the SCLC.
Nice.
I was born in Bluefield, Virginia, on February 17, 1914, and conditions were better than South states.
Sorry, I have to go to my interview.
Oh,
I'll
really?
see you later.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello guys, how are you?
I'm James Perry.
You live here? Yes, I'm John F. Kennedy. I'm the 35th President of the United States. Who are you?
Hey, I'm Jesse Jackson.
Oh, aren't you working with Martin Luther King Jr.?
Yes, sir.
What do you do with him?
I'm working with him on black education.
Oh, cool. I was born on May 27th, 1960. I was born in 1930, June 25th, in Cusco, Mississippi.
I was born on October 8th, 1941, and I was born in Greenville, South Carolina.
Cool. Who's your wife?
My wife?
Yeah. Oh. I don't think I have. No, I'm a wife. Who's your wife?
I didn't. But most people think I was just in civil rights, but I was also a Baptist minister, and I ran for the U.S. president twice.
I think I've heard of your parents. What do you do? You have to have parents.
And I have
Well, he had, and I was the first black person in college, and he's even working with colleges for black education. He helped me get into Jackson State University, Mississippi University, Columbia University, and Columbia Law School. Oh, cool. I was researching before you guys got here. You were doing a grammar?
Yes, I did.
Gotta go.
Mandela. He was born on July 18, 1918 in Mvezo, Cape Province, Union of South Africa. When he was older, he was given the name Hala, which means troublemaker. Later, his early life was dominated by custom, ritual, and taboo. He grew up with two sisters and his mother's crowd in the village Kuna. He tended herds when he was a cattleman and spent a lot of time outside with the boys. One day his mother took him to the great place. It's a palace of Mokomeski, where he was a